How's it going, YouTubers? Nightmare70 here. I'm back with another toy review, and this time I'm reviewing Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Blowpipe. Now, sorry about my camera angle. I'm trying to get my phone to stand. There you go. Now, here we have Blowpipe, and you can tell he is, if he looks familiar to you, he is a repaint of Movie 1 Dropkick. Sadly, I do not have Dropkick, but what I do have is Movie 1 Salvage. I just got Salvage from the mail today. I got him complete with his weapons and all its parts together. I got him complete with his weapon. Same thing with Blowpipe. Well, I had Blowpipe a while ago. I got him in August. And I want to give a shout out to the person who gave me Blowpipe. I got him complete. And that shout out goes to Instagrammer JamSpeed. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. The shout out's for you. So again, the shout out's for JamSpeed. Sorry about the light. See that? That's my camera light. I need it to see. I need it to that way. So Blowpipe, you can see Blowpipe better. But either way, thanks, JamSpeed. This is another shout out for you. He's the one who got me Movie 1 Bumblebee, the premium series figure with the battle mask. That's the person who sold him to me, and I do want to thank him. I bought a lot of stuff from him, which I will show later on. Again, thanks, JamSpeed. And shout outs for you. Now on to Blowpipe. Now not JamSpeed, sorry. Now, Blowpipe, if you remember, was a Walmart exclusive back in 2009, and he was in a 2-pack with Sideways. The 2-pack was called Super Tuner Throwdown, and it was a Walmart exclusive. Now, I don't have the Sideways that came with him. That Sideways came with like a darker shade of gray. I only have the first version of Sideways. The one that came with this guy, Blowpipe, had a gray shade, a gray paint theme, like just a darker shade of this color. This is the sober figure. This is the one in sober, the first version of him. This is also complete. But either way, now Blowpipe Blowpipe is an Autobot, as you can tell, just like with Movie 1 Savage here. See, now it won't fit well because of my phone, but they are both Autobots. Salvage is red, Blowpipe is blue. Dropkick is gray with some purple. Now Blowpipe has, see, he's got some light blue here, more like a baby blue. Some gray on his legs. Sober on, well, not really gray. I guess they can call it sober. Or like a light gray that I can do. He's got some sober on his face. He has a blue helmet. He's got a mouth plate. And he's even got light piping. See that? It might show, his visor might show it red. But if we put a flashlight on him for his light piping, you might not see that well, but it is there. You can definitely see that. Looks like he's got pink. In person, if you have him, he looks like he's got pink light piping, which is kind of funny. Pink. And yeah, so 360 of Blowpipe. And again, he was a Walmart exclusive back then, back in 2009. And yeah, this is loose, but who cares? He got, dude, 360 of them. He's got a lot of blue. Ignoring the backpack. Now the backpack might make him top heavy, but if you stand him right, he will be fine. If you put these on, he will stand well. He's got some gray over here. He's got some sober for his lights, blue on his crotch, some blue here. He's got a baby blue, like I mentioned. Black unpainted wheels, tires. He's got some. He still has these little guns, which you can shoot some Decepticons. And again, he still has this, like I mentioned earlier, with Savage. And it does fit him well, but it looks kind of ridiculous on him. It ruins the figure. I'm glad it's a good thing he came with it. It works for him in vehicle mode, but not in robot mode. Because see how big it is? See, you can't even, see. This thing ruins it. I guess you can use that to capture the Decepticons. Like, let's have out Dark of the Moon Megatron. Now, just for a comparison. Here is Dark of the Moon Megatron. Now, see, now this is what I hate, because trying to use that weapon won't probably work. But trying to capture some. Yeah, that's what you can do. Now he looks terrible on him. But we'll do a comparison later more. I'll do more comparisons later with Sideways. When I get him transformed, I will do that. Well, when I start transforming Blowpipe to vehicle mode, I'll get Sideways in robot mode before I transform Blowpipe. So again, Blowpipe, see, he got his lights. Now he's basically one of the drone modes. Dropkick was a drone. Movie 1 Dropkick was a drone for the first movie game. And like I mentioned, I don't have Dropkick, but I do have Savage, as you just saw. Now Savage isn't really it's actually an all-spark power figure, but he's also a drone. Because if you play the game, you'll see it. If you play as a Decepticon, you'll see Savage was in it as a drone. He didn't really have any orange on him, but if you've seen a YouTuber Barricade Games, he did some enhancements. He did also some of the figures. He did Savage, Dropkick, Swindle, and y'all know. I mean, even Payload he did. Now I do kind of want to consider Blowpipe a drone because he is a drone mode. And if I do get a computer, well, I do have a computer, but it's a school computer. I do get my personal computer. I'll download the game and do some mods, and Blowpipe will be in it. Hopefully one day I do that. And he's got some gray. It might look like it's black, but it's gray. And in person, it's a clear gray. His windows. He's got these things, but I don't know which effects. Affects nothing, but it's probably there for a reason. Some black over here. Silver for the grill and vehicle mode. He still has that turn signal. And in that junk. P1, P35. If that resembles anything. Again, he is basically. He's actually a pretty good figure, and I do recommend you get him. He's got this thing there next to the Autobot symbol. The Autobot symbol is silver. Now his bio says that Blowpipe is obsessed with adapting Earth technology to work with his alien body. To work in his alien body. Well, they are basically. Well, they do call them aliens, but most people call these guys machines. I don't know why. But anyway, of his endless. Sorry, I can't talk today. But I had to look it up in the TF info. But if you want to read it, it's probably hard to see because of the light. But it says blow. If you want to read that, go for it. You might want to pause it now, and you can see his strengths. So if you want to read it, go for it. Alright. Right, so you might want to pause it. Okay, that is a lot. Now, so Blowpipe, he's probably thinking about Earth technology, which is why he probably wanted to come to Earth. And I believe he had a throwdown with Sideways. And it did talk, in the bio did say something about him with Ratchet. But anyway, this is actually a good figure. You see, he's got some gray over there. And he got some, and he has the gray windows that can see through. Now, you probably might not see my thumb because of the lighting. But he even got some gray over here. Now for articulation, Blowpipe's arms are on a ball joint. So they can basically go 360, but they get tendered by this piece. But it can do that. His arms, his elbow is on it has a screw, so it's limited. Same thing with the other side. His guns can go, if you want to say these are articulation, you can do that. But it's because of transformation. His legs are also on ball joints, so he can do a weird kick. He can stretch it like that. So he's ready to kill some Decepticons. And he's like ready. Shoot. Let's kill some Decepticons. Nah. And his leg can go up and down like that because of transformation. This piece, it's because of transformation. I don't know what this affects. I don't know what it does, but it's just there. I guess it's just there for a reason. And his head can also, his head is it on a ball joint? Yeah, I think it is on a ball joint. Anyway, you can do it 360. You can't really go up and down that well because of the way it's designed. But overall, this is a good figure. Alright, so I had to look it up again, but he does, like I mentioned about his Earth technology, he does get some help from Ratchet, and it has resuited in a remarkable function of technology, giving Blowpipe surprising strength, speed, and firepower. Ooh, it looks like he got some Ratchet helped him got all that. That's nice of Ratchet. Medical Officer Ratchet, I'm a friend. Now that was nice of Ratchet to help Blowpipe get some strength. Now it looks like Blowpipe's strong enough to kill some Decepticons. And it's just these averages that gave him the edge against his last opponent, which is Sideways, the Decepticon speeder. Though the evil robot thinks he can rely on his speed to escape, he's in a surprise when he sees Blowpipe's easy keeping up. Yep, since Ratchet helped Blowpipe get some power, now he's stronger to catch up to Sideways. Now Sideways won't be able to get away from Blowpipe because of all thanks to Ratchet. So that looks like Blowpipe can definitely kill more than one Decepticon. Any fast Decepticon out there, better watch out for Blowpipe because he might be really fast. Now, on to the transformation. Before we do that, here, I managed to get Sideways transformed. So here he is. And, bro, if I can get Sideways to stand, looks like this guy won't be able to get away from Blowpipe. See if he can stand. Alright. Oh. So here he is next to Sideways. They're about the same height. And either way, now I forgot to mention, and I did mention about this claw. It's for vehicle mode. It's all blue. The claw is gray, a light gray. And this thing that turns it, it's sober. So it's part. He's got some nice molding there. Nice job, Hasbro. And wait, that piece, it's for the claw. I wonder why it's there. Honestly, it doesn't seem to be required, but alright. Anyway, it looks good on him in vehicle mode, but robot mode sucks, like I mentioned earlier. He can't even hold it. Well, he can't hold it well. He can hold it pretty well, but it looks terrible on him. Though this side, on this view, it looks okay. You can tell he is yeah. He was leaning. I'm trying to get him to stand straight. Probably won't, but just one more comparison with Savage. Now, again, I don't have Dropkick, but if I do, I'll do a review on him, of course. Now, Transform Blowpipe. Hang on, let me get Dropkick and Sideways transforms first. And probably same with Dark of the Moon Megatron, since we already did a comparison with him earlier. Let's just do one more. See? So Megatron's taller, bigger, of course. Megatron might be the biggest Decepticon in the Michael Bay movies. Even in Revenge of the Fallen, he was bigger. He was the tallest. Even taller than Prime. Hang on. Megatron was way taller than Prime in the Revenge of the Fallen game. The movie, they looked like they were about the same height. But either way, here is next to Megatron. Now let me get the others transformed. Right now that I got Megatron, Sideways, and Salvage transformed, I'm glad that was over, because transforming Megatron, Dark of the Moon Megatron is a pain in the butt. But you know, to transform Blowpipe, what you have to do is take off this thing, like if you haven't already. Bring these like pieces up, bring them forward. Same thing with these ones. And with the head, bring down the head. It's on a spring, so it might want to be quick. Get the bed piece. See that? Get the bed piece, or get the roof of the truck. Put it down to keep his head from coming up. Bring the windows up forward, up a bit. Put them together. The legs, the arms, separate them. And do what we have so far. The bed of the truck. The tail lights, bring them forward. Bring these up. Oh wait, hang on. I do this, and then hang on. Bring this part first. Bring his arms forward first. The guns, bring them up so they look like this. The door, bring it back. Now this is actually the automorph. See? When you put him up, see the door? That's the automorph. If you transform him to robot mode, that's what the doors. That's what the doors will do when you bring the lights up. Bring this part of the bed forward. The truck light. See? Same thing on the other side. And try to bring his grill forward. Oh damn. Do the same thing on the other side. It's really strong. The joints. Oh great. Attach the grill from here. Oh my gosh, if I can get it. Oh, I see. It's not all the way in. Not all the way connected. Oh, great. It didn't break, it just the ball joint on them were really loose. There we go. Bring this out. And there you have him, truck mode he's a truck with legs. It's funny. That's what I've seen on some videos. Okay, either way, bring these forward. And it's on a hinge. Bring it forward like that. See? Do something on the other side. Try not to break it. I got nervous there. Good thing he didn't break. And now you need the bed piece. Again, if you have to claw out, put it back in. And you see those holes? See these two pegs? See those holes? Hang on. Try to get it in all the way through. And again, like I mentioned, the two holes. See these two handles. Put them back in. And there is Blowpipe in truck mode. Hang on. Oh, come on. Oh, great. Hang on. And there is Blowpipe in truck mode. See? Oh, great. Hang on. Sorry about that, you guys, but I don't know what's going on. Probably not connecting all the way. But anyway, here's Blowpipe in his truck mode. And you have a blue pickup truck. He has an Autobot symbol. He got some sober here, where the tires are at, on the top of his tires. He's got some sober on the front. He's got two bottom headlights in the front, and he still has the more orange turn signal. The back of him, he only has two red lights, red tail lights. No white, which is the reverse. And if you were to make a turn signal, they would usually flash red. So I guess if you were driving, if you were to turn those, if you were to, what's making that? Oh, is it connected over? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's making that ruckus. You can hear that ruckus. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to see what it is, but let's see if that's on. Doesn't sound like it on salvage. Anyway, this compare Blowpipe. Oh my gosh. Come on. Hang on. Let's see what the real big deal is. Alright, you should be good this time. Or not. It's probably just mold decoration. So anyway, here is next to salvage. Like I mentioned, probably just mold decoration. Here next to salvage. See? They're both Autobots. Now we want them to show without the bed. The bed is how they would look like. Dark of the Moon Megatron. As you can probably see, they're definitely out of scale because of the way he's designed. A tanker truck would be bigger than way bigger than a pickup truck. Wait, I think I got it. Hey, I'm glad. Hey, look, he rolls well. He probably the front probably wasn't connected all the way right. Here next to Megatron. Like I mentioned, way out of scale because Megatron's front is too small. Because a lot Hasbro's been shrinking these figures. Here next to Sideways. Again, this is the original. I thought the leg was touching the floor. Alright, I don't see what's wrong with Sideways. He looks fine in the back, but see that piece? Probably trying to lose it. Probably just losing his shape. Wait, here he is. Probably a little out of scale because pickup trucks are usually way bigger than cars. Either way, see the Blowpipe's all blue. He still has I don't know what that represents. If you know what that represents, if it represents like wind or dust, I don't know. I don't think it does. Why would it? With the silver Autobot symbol, he still has an Autobot. He still has both his Autobot symbols. That proves to you what side he's on. And he probably is quite fast enough to get those Decepticons. And with the claw feature, it still works, but it looks kind of ridiculous on him. I don't know how you can catch Decepticons with that. Looks ridiculous. Same thing with Salvage. And for Dropkick, I don't know how Dropkick could catch Autobots like that. Although in the Dropkick, one of the drones in the video game, he didn't have that in the game. Not even Savage. But either way, it's so good a figure. The gas. He has his gas tank. Where you can put gas. On the driver's side. Some vehicles usually have them here too. Either on either side. But probably best have it in the driver's side. That way, if you were to get out, you can see it. But honestly, still good. He's Still a good figure. Oh, is it affecting it again? Anyway, still a good figure. I recommend you get them. If you can still find them online or pre-owned, if you can get them complete with all his parts like I did here, get him. He's really still worth getting. And I'm gonna have to give him I'm gonna say 7 or 8 out of 10 because of for vehicle mode. Robot mode, probably 9 out of 10 because the weapon ruins it. With the weapon, 9 out of 10, but without the weapon, a 10 out of 10 because he looks awesome. Really awesome. That's gonna be it. My review for Blowpipe. Savage might be next later today or later on. I might do Savage later today after I get this video up. Take care, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Nightmare 70 out. Take care.